Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Now, you may be wondering what's up with the date here. Well, what happened is, my second monitor decided to screw up, so I'm down to my first monitor now, which this has been played on, as I no longer have the luxury of two monitors for the time being. And due to that monitor decided to go to hell, it actually ruined the recording, which was kind of awkward. So, I've gone back to the latest save I have. I believe it was one before I ended the turn. So at least we're back to where we were in that. All that was missed was basically turn resolution, and I probably talked a lot about stuff. I can't quite remember what stuff, but I talked about some stuff. I'm also going to edit these submarines right patrol around here. Hopefully I can try and pick up some things. I think I'm going to manually edit these patrol patterns. I want to try and pick off these American ships that are coming in here, clearly. Let's try and do so. Over here, then. Better. Now, it's patrol patterns like this that I do not like, because of the fact that they're never really going to come into contact with anything unless it's on that specific area. Well, there's things like this where they spread out. That's good. That's good. Okay. Right, we'll have to hope for that. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to make sure that everybody's set to absolute threat tolerance. That means no matter the threat, they will try to attack, which is good for me. Due to the fact that I need to get some hits on the enemy here. That submarine was obviously damaged. Absolute. You can imagine the amount of damage that we could do, say we hit a carrier vessel, that sort of thing. That's what we're going to do. A submarine is obviously a great instrument of war, a fantastic instrument of war, but we must take out the enemy. Especially around Pearl Harbor. If I can damage them and force them into Pearl Harbor itself, then we more or less have them bottled up. And that is a superb advantage for me. There's, well, I mean, if you can't destroy the enemy, never having to face the enemy is a good second place there. Actually, no, some would say that's first place. If you don't have to face the enemy, you don't have any risks there. And the enemy has everything to lose. Well, you have everything to gain. Okay, there we go. Now we also do have Kiributai. That is about to take on fuel when I can find her. Just over here. There we go. So she will take on fuel. There we go. We'll have all these forces meet together. And from here we can go on towards either truck or to the Rabaul invasion. Which is going fairly well now. More forces have arrived. We're about to go for it, really. Hopefully we can pull it off. We do have enemies close by, however. Right. Let's have react on. Get this react going now. Something we need, obviously. I wish you could have like a standard option to set across all submarines, that'd be fantastic. Ah well. Actually increase that to about 3. I do want to pick them off before they can get anywhere near these transports. So we are still unloading over here then. That's good to know. Right. Plenty of ships over here. Plenty. Going to alter that pattern. Not what I want. Right, better. Now this will probably work out Let's see. I'll edit this one later, I just want to intercept some of these. Okay. So we have a lot of naval activity over here. We do have the Tokugawa task force that is on its way home, which is good. Now it has been brought to my attention that there are a number of destroyers that do not actually have any ASW capacity. Thankfully these guys do. They are good, okay. Right, so we have a task force over here then. I'm going to transfer something over here then. Do we, well we have some patrol boats, I'll take those. They will do. I'll take the torpedo boat too. Okay. Now I'm going to set that to, Osaka. So we can have that added to the convoy system. Indeed. We have another one over here that's on its way. Right. What I'm going to do here then is I'm going to take on... Interesting. Right. Cancel it. Right, human control. I'm going to transfer over... two of these, I guess. Okay. Back in computer control. At least then each convoy has something to guard it. We are getting there with this convoy system. It is getting there. Righto. So I noticed that you do not actually have any patrol patterns. So we're going to have you patrol... around Kyushu. Not a bad idea. Though I think we need to patrol around this area. So what we'll have you do then is... Port capacity 2. Yep, that'll do fine. So you can head over there, and then from there you can patrol these waters in the Sea of Japan. Hopefully try and pick off some of the enemy. Right. I'll have you... Right, so you're still docked then, okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. We do have our forces over here. We also do see a number of forces over here. I'm going to have these merchants head over there. Okay. Same for these guys. Head with all speed. So that's waypoint 1. Waypoint 2 will be over here. Obviously this is dangerous, but I do want to try and catch them. Okay. We are loading supplies over here then. Our other force is on its way to truck. Now, what do I have at truck? I have some planes over here at truck. I do have a few of these Claudes. I could get some of those on the carriers, which I think we should do. Now. At least once we do take the port, well, the base at Rabaul, I can actually transfer over these long-range planes. Now, you can imagine the difference this could make in the Solomon Sea. That's a hell of a lot of range, with some pretty fantastic planes. Yeah, things like this as well. So this is a transport. Okay. Interesting. Planes like this too. Only one of them, however. These will do. But I'll leave them here because I want to have some protection. Where are you heading? Ah, okay, I see. I could do with sending some forces from Wake. Should be this force over here. Yep. They do have some forces over there, and they will go and take them. Good job, good job. Okay. Other than that, there's not too much else going on. So what we'll do then is we will end the turn shortly. It's not fantastic weather. That does not bode well. So we'll see how we get on then, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? I do think Rabal will fall this turn. I can't see them just being able to survive the onslaught. They are now outnumbered. And, they've been through hell. They've been bombarded many times. They haven't had any support from their own forces at all. And I think we're just going to get them. But taking Rabal will be a great step towards securing Dominion. I do believe that we may look at possibly going for an invasion of Pearl Harbor one day. I think it might be a prudent idea to try and secure Johnston Island first, as a staging post. Potentially, anyway. What we need is we need a lot of fighter planes, really, to cover our fleet. That's what we need. Obviously, we'd need ground forces as well. But if we can keep Pearl Harbor isolated to a certain degree with the amount of submarines that we have in the area, then we can try and prevent reinforcement or also resupply. I think the most important thing is stopping fuel from reaching Pearl Harbor. Without any fuel there, they're going to find it incredibly difficult to do anything. So we need to try and force desperation upon the Americans in Pearl Harbor. I imagine they'll have fuel for a long time, but hey, the war is not going to be over in a day. Regarding carrier strength, I'm fairly certain, at this point in time, I'm about 99% certain that the Lexington was destroyed. Though that could be proved wrong in the future. But that's still, one of the 3 large American carriers that were taken out, which is good news. Right, here we go, unloading. Patrol boats are covering the landings. 5 coastal guns, not many here at all. I do hope they can pick something up here. Oh, so, hello, what do we have here then? Well done. That's, that looks like a large ship. Good job there. Yep, that's been sunk. And, oh wow, this is going to be a slaughter apparently. I-25. And another one down. Ah. Japanese naval force is surprised. Hopefully we come out of this fairly well. Okay, so Tokyo and seems to come around at random times. Voyager. I've seen Voyager before. And wow, what do we have here then? Diving deep. Ah. Alan. But still 2 ships sunk over here. That's a good start for us. Especially as the Americans did claim 4 Japanese merchant vessels in the following, well, in the earlier phase. Oh dear. The good news is our forces are going to get progressively better at this anti-submarine warfare business. I mean, the more they do it, the better they'll get in the end. And you can see that the progression really has started to come about. Like, the fact is they find them more often, probably because there's more of them out there, but there's been a few hits. Like, see. I'm hoping we get a hit. Right, yep, take it. Wow, we're actually going to get some hits. Holy hell. Shroud's going to be damaged here, apparently. Okay. Ah. What a shame. But still, we got some damage on the Shroud there. Oh wow, 8 hits apparently. Not big hits, but hits. God damn. Any hits here? Another 2 hits. Good job. Good job. This shows the improvement. And this is at night as well, so that's really good for them. You notice as well that the moonlight's starting to wane a little bit. Okay. I'm going to assume that the naval forces over here are Australian. And as far as yet, we don't have any idea where they are. Maybe in daylight we will. Okay, so they actually managed to get some hits off there, which isn't very good at all. But shortly they will be dealt with, hopefully. That shock attack may be what breaks them. Right. Okay, yep, they've been detected. Hopefully we can get some hits here. No, unfortunate. Ah! Good job there. Ecorio. Oh. Ah, right, only sighted. Interesting. Elects to not launch torpedoes. That's intriguing. Okay, we made it so far. Right, so we have forces over here and here. Oh, 16 class. Ah, Argonaut. That's a lot of ships. Catalina has been destroyed, good. But at least Kidobutai will take on some fuel. And we'll head to truck then. And my god, what to do then? What to do? Kidobutai has definitely been on a rampage. That task force has, wow, put a huge dent in the merchant fleet of the enemy. Or at least a sizable dent. I could probably do with stopping the bombings over here. But then again, if we can take out the enemy and just reduce their numbers, that will help us when our forces arrive in the area. Another 250 casualties. Further 9. $87. $75 casualties. $1942 really is a year where things will be decided. We have to make the gains now, while we have the opportunity. It's going to be a case of if there's anything like a carrier spotted, then we will have to route our carriers to that area immediately and try to figure out what it is, try to flush it out. Destroying every carrier possible will be the way to victory. Ah, that's a shame. They do have a large gun on that island. 6-pounder. Doesn't need to be a huge gun, but it just needs to be a decent little gun there. I mean, the cargo vessels obviously do not have anything really in the way of armor, so yeah. A few shells into them will definitely sink them, or at least damage them severely. We're sending reinforcements to the Wake invasion, which will be good. Hopefully be able to finish them off. On the Wake, that is. Nautilus. 8 allied ships, interesting. Really gonna try and push for Singapore. I really want that port. I do want Hong Kong as well, but it'll come in time. Oh, bloody hell, not these guys. So we had some forces deployed. Hello. Ah, blue. Right. Blue. I've seen blue before. But the good thing is, our net around Pearl Harbor is definitely working. Right. That's not good. That gun is really doing some damage now. We need that shock attack to go through. I can't afford to keep getting hit like that. Okay. Speed this up. Ah, yes. So they will be broken. That's good. Right, now this is what we need. Japanese shock attack. I think we're looking good here. At least I hope so. We do have Australian forces over here still. It's looking pretty good. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yes! Rabaul has fallen. With the fall of Rabaul. My god, this is going to open things up. Heavy casualties. Very, very good. Wake Island. See, we do have a lot of strength over here. With some reinforcements, I reckon we'll be able to take that with a shock attack as well. But with fall of Rabaul and his capture, that's going to open up a lot of strategic options now. I can start thinking about positioning submarine forces in that area more permanently. Rather than having them based at like Truk, we can have them based over Rabaul. From Rabaul, it's a shorter distance to Australia and to the Solomon Sea. That force is really huge. To say it's been hit consistently by bombing. But a good turn. Good turn so far. At least with the capture of Baal, I can put those damaged cargo ships into port immediately. At least then they have a greater chance of surviving. Right. Regarding submarine activity, it did not go very well for the Allies. A few of their submarines were damaged. To what degree I do not know, but damage is damage. And if it forces it to retreat, then that's fantastic. Okay, take a look at our new prize. So we do have some Australian forces over here. Large amounts of Australian forces, actually. What might be prudent to do is actually hit this base and then leave them to starve, really. Okay. Yep, look at that. Span port and airfield. Oh wow, that's a lot of supplies here, isn't it? Fuel's good too. Lovely. Good garrison here. I can allow them to recover. Yep. We have engineers here to make this doable. Good job. So you can see that they do have some fatigue and disruption, so giving them time to rest will be good now. Rest / training. Yeah, heavy amounts of fatigue over here. We'll just give them all the rest. I doubt that they're going to be able to mount a attack. Okay. So we have the heavy cruiser over here. Okay. Just unloading. More supplies to be unloaded here. Though whether I should actually do that is a different story. I don't think I should take all these supplies and just put them all here. I do need to have supplies at truck as well, but then again, truck has a huge amount of supplies. So then again, do we have Rabaul as our jump point, really? I think it probably would be a good idea. Lots of little bases over here that I would like to capture, but I think the next stop is going to be Port Moresby. I think that's going to be it. Now, taking Port Moresby will be an interesting endeavour, but I think one that can be accomplished quite easily. Right then. Replenish. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to grab these task forces. Take an Ondo. Odd. Only the one tanker there. Then again, we can get everything into this one force, and so I'll do that. There we go. So that's a huge amount over here then. Huge amount. Follow. May as well put patrol boats with them. Ah, right, okay. Only 25 ships. I'll put them in here then. Well, I'll take the, to the... Right, there we go. So, we're well and truly good to go on fuel now. I should see. Yeah. That is a lot of fuel. Indeed. That is incredibly valuable. Right, replenish. Lovely. So I used about 80% of the fuel from Ondo. Okay, now where to send Kiributai? I think the next logical step is head for truck. Then we'll see what we can do. It might be worthwhile using a detachment from Kiributai to harass the Australian shipping lanes. I think we could do incredible amounts of damage there. Like, areas around here. There's a number of bases I would like to take, like over here at New Caledonia, Numia. Would be nice to have there. Suva would be even nicer, actually. Very good base. We need to secure these. Basically extend our control over the Solomon Islands, and obviously over New Guinea. Taking New Guinea shouldn't be too difficult, and I could probably pull this off with not too many forces, really. Just a few forces over here would establish control. Okay, but we can start to think about this now, which is good news. So what we'll do then is we'll transfer out the damaged. Okay. They can dock and undergo repair. So how is the actual port facilities? 19 damage, 17 damage. Yeah, it's going to be fixed in time. I can expand this quite nicely. Oh wow, you gained 4 of them. What the hell? Not much in the way of endurance, but we can basically use these to guard Rabal. Okay. Ah, so they only have that. Fair enough. Okay. Troll zone is Rabal. Wow. Oh boy. Okay, at least that's going to protect us from here. You're going to head over here. There we go. Okay. Right. No, I need this to be done automatically. Damn it. Okay. These are very, very important ships. We'll give it time. There we go. They could do with rearming as well. Okay. I'd imagine I'd be able to rearm them at truck. I think we'll keep them in this area for the time. Right. Not a huge amount of aircraft. Okay. Transfer over here. Look how many we have here. That's an insane amount. So this is going to put a lot of strain on here, but what we'll do then is we'll transfer them the fallen phase over here. And you can imagine, that's a lot of planes. What is that, 38 light bombers there? Well, level bombers. That's 38 planes. That's 38 planes that we can use to attack the Australian shipping zones. That's a lot of plane. That is a lot of plane. Right. So I believe what I'll do now is set their home port as Rabaul. Now this is going to change a lot of things in the future. Namely, we are going to be in a position to extend submarine coverage further. While also reducing the stresses on the other bases. Though this is going to put more stress on the logistics system as we do have to get over here to Rabaul. But I think a few forces landed on New Guinea will be fantastic. Start to capture bases over there. Start to project power. Troll around here, off the Horn Island. Home port is over here. Yeah, just look how narrow that is. That's so narrow. Really should get some mines here. That's what that cruiser miner is going to do. I need to get more forces out here. Start taking these islands. There we go. Need to get more fuel down here. Okay, they can continue to unload. Like so. Unload. Okie dokie. Now I need to look for more men. Because there's a lot over here now. This is fantastic. Okay, we'll wait for these guys to finish unloading. But I can grab some troops. Okay, they better get moving. There we go. A little bit better. So, we have a lot over here then. PT. Set that over here. There we go. A little bit better. Now I do have Tarawa. Good amount of men there. Very good amount of men. Right. Wow. Not much fuel there. Okay. Trolled around here. Cover the opening here. See, that's better. There we go. Can patrol around here. That's not really what I want. What should we do? I do feel like I should have more things covered in Singapore. I've not really had anything over there, so I think we should do that. Okay, there we go. I'm actually very light on submarines in this area. Okay, at least we still have forces here then. I'll move the armoured. Then again, I don't want to leave the engineers on their own. We'll see how it goes. We have these forces obviously on their way. It's going to take absolutely forever, so I'm going to move them to... or put them on move, rather than combat. Otherwise it's going to take far, far, far too long. Now then... I've had a lot of horses like this over here. So, I think what we need to do then is basically figure out where we can take men from in the Empire and have them sent over to the Solomon Islands. Right, disband the task force. Disband the task force. Disband the task force. There we go. Okay. So see, these guys can handle a lot of troops. That's good. Could do a tanker. And again, that is a slow tanker. Wood slows down. So we'll remove the tanker then. Okay. So it seems we're moving at 14 knots regardless. So I'll put in some of these guys. Then at least we can carry cargo. There we go. We'll load some troops. Too many ships in here, isn't there? Yeah, I'm not surprised about that one. Oh, hot damn. Oh, hot damn. Right. Okay. Head over here to Osaka. Right, there we go. and I shall be back shortly.